Hi, welcome to another session of 210. We have Edwin Crum here. He's been with the club for nearly a decade, and he's quite busy on the gym floor. So I want to give a nice introduction and ask him a few questions. Welcome.
Thanks, Jeff.
Thank you.
Pleasure to be here.
Thank you. First question I have for you to share with our members is, if you have a certain passion or drive or an experience that influences your health and some of your clients' health, if you feel free to share some of those, that'd be great.
One of my earliest fitness memories or health and fitness experiences was doing presidential fitness testing in elementary school. And I remember having to do the pull-up test. And I literally just hung on the bar for dear life, like praying for a miracle, like, please get me up there.
Yes.
And nothing happened. And that was super embarrassing, and I'll never forget that. And then also doing the mile run. I did 8-minute mile run, and I think the fastest kids in my class were doing 5 to 6 minutes. And to me, that was embarrassing, and I wanted to improve. I didn't really know how to do that. So to me, I think that really helped shape my drive towards being better and not having these inabilities, if you will, rather replacing them with abilities.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like too what you said is, obviously it was a failure in your mind, and you didn't back away from the failure. You said, hey, this is where I'm at today. I either stay here or I do something about it. So that to me is a very encouraging lesson to how failure can be our friend sometimes.
Absolutely. That's a starting point for me.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I remember I failed at the pull-ups too, and I had to do the hang test.
That
hurt so bad.
Yes.
How do we remember this from 5th grade?
I was a hanger too.
Oh, that hurt so bad. Yeah, so, the presidential physical fitness, right? That's
Absolutely.
Great. How are some things carried over into maybe how it's influenced your work with your clients you worked with or the members?
I love to give my clients a sense of accomplishment and improve upon things that they're not good at, try to meet them where they're at, but then figure out a way that we can make them feel that same level of confidence instead of feeling like they are unable to accomplish something. And always trying to figure out what they need and what they want, and then put those two together somehow to get them from A to B, basically.
Gotcha. Yeah. What are some things to find that out? Do you have to probe them with exercises or ideas, or how do you investigate?
Part of it's gauging what their interests are, and then figuring out what exactly they respond to in terms of, do they like high intensity movement, do they like more mobility, stretching, and then figuring out how we cater a program to them so they can be successful.
Yeah. That's very good. If you're listening, members, that's who you want to be working with, is somebody that's looking for individual needs. And there's so many different ways to get there. And I'm sure you sprinkle a bit with what they enjoy. Let's go after a little bit, right?
Absolutely.
That's cool. Gosh, you got me. I haven't thought about the presidential physical fitness test in years. I actually used it with some of when I used to work with high school baseball teams. We had modified it, but you're right. What a great opportunity to get some data about yourself.
Yeah,
almost like as adults, I should probably repeat a version of that just to see where my bar's at.
Right, maybe having some standards or something that we can try to measure ourselves against somehow.
Oh man, that's great. Are there any other passions or drive, whether it's health related or not, that really kind of get your fire going and kind of like to pursue?
For me, I think I harken back to a quote that I heard from Paul Chek a long time ago, and he said, when you feel good, work out. When you don't feel good, work in. And so that a lot of times shapes my approach to my own health and fitness. It's not just fitness, there's a health component. So being mindful or meditating or figuring out exactly what I need to condition my body and mind better for one day. So that's going to help me determine, do I need to go out and go for a run, ride my bike, do I need to lift weights, or do I need to just sit inside and spend some time reflecting?
That's perfect.
And if I could share that with other people, that I would.
I think it's great. And the component of there's health and fitness, not one or the other. You need both of them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Our first session at 210. We'll see you a little bit. That's cool, man.